Saturday sun, I met someone down on the west coast. Gotta get back and let you go. Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you guys are here. Hope you are all having a wonderful day. Today's video is going to be kind of another day in my life, but I wanted to add just a bit of a twist to it. I recently asked you guys on Instagram what videos and content you guys would like to see from me, and one of them was how you incorporate journaling and mindfulness and how you keep kind of a peaceful state of mind. And so I will be honest with you guys, I've been having a tough week. I have just been feeling incredibly drained, run down, stressed, anxious, sad, homesick, just all the feels. And so today I wanted to just really be mindful and intentional of how I spend my time and just kind of share that with you guys. I personally love day in my life, and I love when there's a little twist to it, and I find that just being very intentional and setting goals for your day, whether that's things you want to accomplish, things you don't want to do, things you want to do, I just think that's an awesome way to kind of start your mindfulness journey for the day. So today is Sunday, and Sundays are, I just kind of call them my holy days. They're days that I like to spend alone. I like to do things that I like to do, things that fill me up, that make me feel happy, make me feel hopeful, and just kind of set my mood for the rest of the week. So it's when I get things done, it's when I spend a lot of time, you know, by myself. I'm reading, I'm journaling, I'm trying to have a very relaxing and restorative day that will hopefully make a huge difference in the way that my week goes. So Sundays are very important to me. I just don't really like to compromise things on Sundays, or like if someone says, hey, you want to go do this, and I don't want to do it, then I don't do it, because this is like my day. I do think it's important to use the weekend obviously to have fun, to relax, to burn off some steam, but also to spend time doing things that make you feel good, because at the end of the day, if you don't feel good, you can't be good to those around you. And as a teacher, I'm an ESL teacher in Thailand, and I feel as though I need to be doing things every day that benefit my mental and my physical health, so that I can give everything to my kids, who I adore so much and who also require so much out of me. And so yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along. I've already kind of watched through some of the footage that I shot this morning, and I love it already. I'm definitely trying to kind of switch up my content and how I edit my videos, and just kind of the aesthetic, if you will, of my videos, because I really do want to start putting more effort into what I create and what I share with the world. And I think especially now, through this tough last year that we've all gone through, and we are all feeling different things because of what has been going on, I just want to share my experience of moving abroad during a pandemic and what it's like to live abroad, be so far from home, but also to have such a solid support system in a country halfway across the world from my family and friends back home. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm so excited for you all to see it. It's about 10:50 Sunday morning, and I have had just a glorious morning, and I'm gonna head downstairs for the day. If you have not seen my vlogs, we live on the 4th floor of this building, so walking up the stairs is something that I try to limit to like once or twice a day, usually twice. But yeah, I have like laundry that I need to do, and I have my pool bag packed. I'm going to share with you guys kind of how I've been journaling lately and how I practice mindfulness and setting intentions and just trying to keep a peaceful state of mind. I will say I've not had one for these past couple of days, past couple of weeks, even a month. I feel like we can kind of stretch it to. Obviously I've had really great days, but I've had some really hard days as well, and that's when I don't turn on the camera because I just can't even talk about certain things because I'll just start crying or I'll get upset or something will trigger me. And so yeah, but that's one thing I'm like, Kate, today I feel better, and today I want to just open my heart and share all this with you guys because I know that other people are going through this, even if you don't, or you're not living abroad but you're living in a different city, or you're just feeling everything from what this past year has challenged us to go through. This has been a lengthy intro, but I just love starting off my videos by just talking with you guys. Alright, so I just made my protein smoothie. I've been trying to have one of these like every day around like lunchtime or after school, just because I feel like I've been lacking in my nutrition lately, and so there's just a whole bunch of goodness in here. I am just in the pool because it's too hot not to be in the pool, and I'm reading Green Light still. It's really good, would highly recommend. I'm not like a huge fan of Matthew McConaughey, but lately some of the things that he's been doing, interviews I've watched of him, he just seems like a really neat guy. So it's cool just to get kind of more of an insight into who he is and his childhood and everything like that. That's kind of what I'm reading about. He's currently in high school right now, so it's kind of like building it up to his adult self. This is normally what I do on the weekends. I love to hang out at our pool. It's just wonderful, relaxing, quiet, peaceful, and it's just nice to have pool days. Like even back home, I love pool days, just to be able to read and soak up some vitamin D. It's just very relaxing and restoring for me. By the way, the protein shake that I made today is one of my new favorites. This is the second time I made it, and it's so freaking good. I'm just gonna sip on this, keep on reading, snack on some bugles, as we call them in the US. Thank you all for commenting out on my last video. Could not think of it for the life of me, and then my friends finally told me, and I was like, yes, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna sip, chomp, read. It's wonderful in here. Also, the swimsuit I love. I got it a couple weeks ago on Shein, which I know I try not to support fast fashion. It's just a horrific industry. However, living over in Asia, Shein is actually very popular. There are like stores in our malls here, and also it's really difficult to find clothes that fit me since I'm so tall and just like obviously bigger than a lot of Asians and Thais specifically. So like Shein is kind of my go-to, and I know that their things fit me. So yeah, anyways, I try not to sport it, but I feel like I'm gonna get questions, so there you go. Alright, so it's a little after 3 and I'm just munching on this little protein bar I found at the grocery store. It was on sale for like $1.50 compared to $2. Doesn't sound like much, but it's like a protein bar, which again, I saw the words protein, I was like, yep, eat it, and it's delicious. It's like almond and apricot, I think, and then it's like a yogurt coating. So my stomach's starting to get really upset. I've had kind of a hard time with my appetite lately and eating, and I think a lot of it has to do with the heat. Like I just feel so nauseous with all of this heat. It's just so freaking hot. I'm gonna check and see. Okay, it's only 98 degrees, but it feels like 109. We're doing a ton of construction on our, like, not our apartment, but it's like 4 levels. So the apartment below us, that will be for the owners of the school. And yeah, I've got my bag packed though. I have my journal. I don't actually need my Kindle. I've been reading enough today. And then my motorbike key, wallet, mask, thing to put my camera in, and I think that I am ready to go.
Life was a willow and a pin right to your wind. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in. As if you were a mythical thing, like you were a trophy or a champion ring. There was one prize I'd cheat to win.
Alright, so I'm here at this temple. It's right next to the cafe that I went to because that cafe was crazy busy. Like, so many people were there, so I obviously didn't film very much because I'm still not great at filming in public and feeling confident, especially when everyone looks at me already. So anyways, I just stopped by here. So here's my bike, which my back tire actually popped yesterday, so I had to figure that all out. It's a busy little place, but yeah, my bike, we've got these beautiful leaves and the temple's right there. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I journaled and how I journal. Obviously a lot of this is kind of like more personal. So lately what I have been doing is just kind of writing a bunch of quotes. So I find them on Pinterest and I save them and then I write them in my journal, and then a lot of thoughts will kind of stem from those quotes. Where I used to write like, okay, this is what I did, blah, 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 like a timeline, and now I'm like, that doesn't really matter. So I write about how I'm feeling, what thoughts run through my mind, what emotions are arising, what conversations I'm having, what I'm learning. Like, I'm trying to focus it more on personal growth and just new things that I've been experiencing and coping mechanisms and how I get through things and all that kind of stuff. I journaled about, well, first I wrote just a whole page of quotes that I've been loving. This one's one of my favorites. Stop thinking about everything so much, you're breaking your own damn heart. And I love it because I'm definitely an overthinker and overanalyzer. And so, yeah, I was just writing about how this week has been tough, the emotions I've been feeling, and then I detailed each one. So sadness, anxiousness, homesickness, stressed, drained, and then just kind of how my heart hurts. And again, writing about homesickness, what my life would be like if I went home, what it would look like if I stayed here. And then I found this cool personal growth thing on Pinterest. So it's, how would you describe your current mindset? How do you self-sabotage yourself? Which I feel like I do a lot, and I'm just now starting to recognize what that looks like. And then it's also if other people see those habits, which I don't really open myself up for people to see that. So I think my mom's kind of the only one who has started noticing that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been kind of wild. But yeah, I just like to focus on, again, feelings rather than like timelines. I have a pros and cons list. Just lots of different stuff. Quotes are a big thing. Quotes just speak to my soul. So I just love pages of quotes. I usually do one page of quotes every time I journal, which is like once or twice a week. So like where I'm sitting, what my surroundings are like. It was really cool this one time. I was at a temple just admiring the sunset, and there was this man there who was meditating, and it was just beautiful to watch because I just love just like Buddhism philosophy and just everything about it. I feel like it's so meaningful and applicable to where I am in my life right now, especially with the whole trying to reduce suffering, find happiness and joy. So I write a lot about Buddhism and what I've learned and books I've read and songs I listen to and conversations I've had. I just kind of make it whatever. And I think that if you're struggling to figure out how to journal, I would look up journal prompts and write one down and just see what flows from your mind. Or find a quote on Pinterest, write it down, and then again see what flows from your mind regarding that quote. There's obviously a lot of other ways to do it, but I feel like I'm just starting to learn how to journal and like figure out kind of a system that works well for me, and you guys will obviously find a system that works well for you. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna head back and just get out of this heat because I am hot. overheating, and it's already almost like 5 o'clock, I think. So it's getting late, sun's starting to go down. I've got laundry, want to make a yummy dinner. I am back upstairs for the night. I think it's about 6 o'clock. Yep, almost 6, and here is my dinner. I am so excited to dive into this. I have corn, black beans, avocado, tomatoes, a few cucumbers, some lime juice. Then I did some ground salt and pepper and some taco seasoning. And then I have a freshly cut up mango, and under here is a bag of popcorn that I'm trying to keep kind of warm as I showered. I don't know if this is what I do because it gets cold so quickly, but yeah. And then I also have my soda water, which I am gonna add a little bit of that lime juice into. It's so good. And I'm gonna watch Survivor. You guys know I love Survivor. Last night I started rewatching season 36, Ghost Island, or 34. No, I think it's 36. And this season is just so freaking good. Like, it's just amazing, and the contestants are just like so cool. So anyways, I'm just gonna watch that and hang out for the next 40-ish minutes or so. I don't really have plans tonight. I'm just gonna kind of stay in, maybe read for a little bit longer. I think my parents are calling me around 8-ish. So it's about 9 o'clock. I was not super productive tonight. I ended up watching 2 episodes of Survivor, but then I also took an exam. I'm getting a TEFL, or I think it stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. So it's just a certificate that a lot of schools and countries require for you to teach at their school or in their country. So I am working on that. So I guess that was pretty productive. And then I talked to my mom for a while. I am pretty tired. I feel like I just need to do some yoga and go to bed. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna go brush my teeth first because I like to brush my teeth and have everything done. Then I come do yoga for like 15-20 minutes and then hop in bed, and usually I'm out. Yoga with Adrian is my favorite. This is for gut health, which I thought might be good because my stomach's just been so upset. And again, I know that there's a lot of reasons as to why, with the stress and the anxiety and just feeling drained and just not super great this past week or two, but I thought that would be a good practice for me to do tonight. But yeah, I have my diffuser on, my peppermint thing. Oh, there's a super awesome thing that my friend told me about. It's in Thai, don't know what it said, but it's basically like a roller ball, kind of like Vicks vapor rub in a sense. So like I'll like put it on my neck or on my temples, and it really helps with like headaches and just like breathing fresh. So I always like to do that like before I teach in the morning, or if I have a headache at school or something, and then also at night. But yeah, it's just like so fun to find like little things that make you feel a little bit better abroad.